For proper accounting, assets and equities must be properly recorded and managed. Assets, equities and starting balances are managed in the admin page. Click Account. Assets are managed via Manage Assets. Note that if loan has been taken for any asset and has been recorded via Loans Taken, Refer Loan Installments and Interest, the asset would have been automatically included as asset here. Equities are managed via Manage Equities. Starting balances are managed via Starting Balances. At the beginning of every year, previous year's assets and liabilities will be automatically carried forward to the current year, and the account CF equity will be credited/debited. If loan is taken for asset, the asset will be automatically included as the clinic's asset. Note that leases are not loans and the payments should be entered under expenses. When loan is recorded for asset, e.g. hire purchase, paid by is left empty and asset is ticked, refer loan installments and interest. This is an example of hire purchase loan for an asset. Let's see assets under Manage Assets. Clicking it will list all saved assets. This is an asset recorded via Loans Taken, as hire purchase loan was taken for this asset. Click to load the details. Assets recorded via Loans Taken cannot be edited or deleted here. To add an asset that has been fully paid for, click New. Specify the date this asset was acquired. Specify the vendor if any, otherwise select Unspecified. Enter any notes/remarks/references under Ref. Specify the asset clearly, as this is what will be displayed in the balance sheet. Enter the value of this asset. Specify the depreciation % per annum. This is important as every year, the value of this asset will be reduced by this amount, and the reduced amount will be considered as expense. Under Paid By, specify how this asset was paid for. This means this asset was paid in cash from the bank, so the bank balance will be reduced by this amount. If this asset is to be considered equity, e.g. as one of the shareholders' share/equity, select Equity. And specify the equity holder here. This will be shown in the balance sheet, so make sure equity holder is clear and easy to understand. Click Add to save this asset. The saved assets can be listed by clicking A, or searched and selected under Asset. To view, edit or to delete the asset, select from this drop-down list. Edit accordingly and click Edit to save. To delete, click Del. Let's add another asset, click New. Enter the asset details and click Add to save. In this example, this asset was paid by Rm 6,000 cash from the bank MBB. Now let's see how these assets appear in the balance sheet. Select Balance Sheet and click View. The assets will be listed as clinic assets. This is the asset saved via Loans Taken. These are the assets saved directly under Manage Assets. This is the equity resulting from the asset that has equity saved under Paid By, meaning the equity holder for this asset has shares in this business. Let's see how to manage equities in Manage Equities. To add equity, specify the date. Specify the equity clearly, as this will be shown in the balance sheet. Enter the value of this equity. The equity must be debited into one of these. If the equity is for cash, select Cash or the bank. If it is for assets, select Asset, or if it is for expenses, select Expenses. If this equity is for asset, specify the depreciation rate here, % per annum. Click Add to save this equity. To view, edit or to delete, the saved equity can be listed by clicking A, or searched and selected under Equity. Select from this drop-down list. Change accordingly and click Edit to save. To delete, click Del. Let's see how this equity is shown in the balance sheet. The equity that was just saved is listed like this. This is the asset for that equity. Starting balances are usually accrued amounts from previous years carried forward into the current year. The accrued/carried forward amounts will be listed here. In this example, RM370 cash was carried forward from the previous year, and in the current year is considered starting balance. The carried forward/starting balance amount can be edited by entering a new value and clicking Edit. Note that any changes made here will result in debiting or crediting of account CF equity. To check the current balance of any of the assets account, specify the date to know the value as of. Select the Assets or Liabilities account from this list. Click F to get the balance as of the date specified. This is the value of this account, Clinic Cash, as of this date. If required, this balance can be changed by entering the new value under New Balance and clicking Set. Note that any changes made here will result in debiting or crediting of account CF equity. This is the value of cash in Clinic. These are the value of cash balances in the banks. This is the value of inventory. This is the value of payables related to inventory invoices. This is the value of payables related to non-inventory invoices. This is the value of payables related to payroll/salaries. This is the value of receivables related to credit card/e-payments. This is the value of receivables related to dues/debts of patients. This is the value of receivables related to panel invoices. This is the value of receivables related to bills issued to other clinics. This is the value of receivables related to inventory invoices issued to clients. That's it. You're done.